Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. The great Bonnie Bernstein is here. Anything you want to plug in particular? Twitter? What do you got going on?
Well, sure.
Yeah.
You can follow me on Twitter if you want. It's at Bonnie Bernstein.
Right.
Very original. I'd love to plug the network I'm working on building.
What is that?
It's called Campus Insiders. It's an all digital college sports network.
Great idea. You told me about this.
CampusInsiders.com. It's awesome. And I have to tell you, so the production company is Jerry Reinsdorf's company. It's called Silver Chalice. He's, of course, the owner of the White Sox and the Bulls.
Successful guy.
And IMG is our partner. And IMG's this is monster agency, and they're the largest college sports marketing entity in the country. And they were just, they thought, we've got all these assets, so we need a digital platform, so we partnered up. And I'll tell you what, it's been fantastic.
Sounds exciting. And you told me about this before, and it sounds like a great idea. So,
and I get to be like an executive.
Yeah, I know. Good luck with that. You deserve it.
Yeah, you're building this thing. You're part of that process.
Well, my title is Vice President of Content and Brand Development. And so it's a long,
pretty heavy stuff.
Brand of what?
Brand development.
Brand development. Okay.
Yeah. So like during the college season, I host a daily show. And I host a show during the 3 weeks of March Madness. And then we did stuff every day out in the lead up to BCS Championship. And the rest of the time, I'm working on all these different facets of the industry, our marketing strategy, our social media strategy. We have distribution partners like the digital platforms for newspapers. You can go to, say, the Chicago Tribune and go to the college page, and you'll see a player with all of our Campus Insiders content. So on platforms, on hundreds of blogs, on Yahoo and on Rivals and USA Today. So it's not just on one website.
Right.
It's spread all over these different platforms, and we have to think differently about the way we consume content. It sounds very, but here's the fact of the matter: we're just not tethered to our televisions anymore. Everybody's got a smartphone and a tablet, so you go to CampusInsiders.com or you download the app. You see our shows. Seth Davis from CBS and Sports Illustrated has an unbelievable talk show that's on Mondays and Fridays, like incredible guests that have gotten a lot of buzz. And we have more than 1,700 live events. We've got partnerships with a whole bunch of different conferences, Mountain West, West Coast Conference, Atlantic 10, really good basketball that we're simulcasting on SNY. So there's so much stuff going on, and I get to learn about
That's
it.
That's amazing.
So,
Now, what do you say to the millions of people out there who don't think abroad could stay focused on stuff like that?
They're right. It's a struggle. I'm sorry, what was the question?
That was a horrible thing. I was catering to my Twitter followers. It was a horrible thing. No,
I'm sure my following and your following are exactly the same.
I wish you the best. That sounds
1,700.
Sounds amazing. I wish you the best.
It's fun. Thank you, and thanks for offering to let me.
Well, definitely.
Shamelessly.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it more because I think it's a great idea. I got to ask you this: you were covering, Chicago sports in the '90s. When you see Dennis Rodman being best friends with a dictator who has nuclear weapons,
nothing surprises me.
How do you feel when you see that?
I shake my head and I say that's Dennis, and I'm sure he's got some North Korea tattoo. I'm not sure that there's any free body space left.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to check.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't that odd?
Artie had the opportunity.
I did. Well,
I
was. He was naked in a sauna with me.
La 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 la. I'm not listening.
I was fully clothed. It's a very long story, and I had a cigarette. No, but
I might actually have a cigarette if I was in that situation, and I don't smoke.
You need way more. You need heroin.
I might be reduced to drugs, and I've never touched a drug in my life.
Isn't that the
Advil.
funniest thing though, that to see him with that North Korean guy?
It's just so weird. But you know what's even more weird? That there were guys who agreed to go all the way across the world to North Korea to play basketball for Dennis Rodman.
It's either that or bouncing at a strip club.
There is no money in the world. There's just not.
You're right. You're going to a dangerous area where that guy might just show up and go, "No game today. I feed you to dogs." Guess what?
They're
no
hungry.
Game. Guess what? We forget basketball.
And we ran out of dog food, so your right arm looks awesome.
My dogs are hungry after I fed my brother to them 2 weeks ago.
You saw that Dennis went to rehab now, right?
Well, good for. Did he go in North Korea? Because they don't offer a great program.
I think he went in the U.S.
Does insurance cover that?
He got back. He got back and went straight to rehab.
I think the North Korean Basketball Association has great benefits.
He probably didn't even stop at the luggage carousel. He probably just went straight to rehab.
I love to be in that group therapy. Now, why are you here, Dennis? I got drunk and I started a basketball game with a North Korean dictator. Okay,
Hi,
thank
my
you.
name is Dennis.
Feedback?
Hi, Dennis. What's that like? That's just so...
I've said it a bunch of times.
But there's a rehab reality show, isn't there?
Well, it was
He was
Celebrity
on it.
Rehab.
Celebrity Rehab.
I think
He was on it. Yeah.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
Yeah.
I love how that's the most.
didn't-
I was
didn't
wanted.
stick.
A lot of actors or something that were wanted by networks. I was wanted. I was for years the #1 draft pick, Celebrity Rehab, and I always said no. They offered me
#1 draft
$250,000 they offered me for 3 weeks. I said no.
Just Artie Lange and draft pick in the same sentence.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was Celebrity Rehab. I don't want to be next to Dennis Rodman throwing up. I'm like, do I just want to kill my mother? I mean, come on.
It doesn't make you a bad guy.
Yeah, no, you're right. It just makes me.
I don't judge.
Thank you, Bonnie. I've always said that about you.
No, you haven't. Because I did judge.
For a while, you judged me. Yeah.
I got over it.
The extra point in football, they want to do away with it. We did the stats. I think they only missed 5 this year or something.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to get rid of it for a more exciting situation. What do you guys think about that? What's your initial reaction?
I don't mind it, but honestly, I don't think the NFL is the type of game that needs some sort of
Change.
gimmicky rule change. It's the most popular sport in the country.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the point is.
Well,
No
it
pun
does seem kind
intended.
of boring
Well,
to me.
Goodell said they could possibly make it something more exciting.
It is more exciting.
I feel like it's
There's
just
a guy with a
formality.
computer chip in his neck.
To me, it's a comfortable formality, the extra point. And, I mean, they did miss 5 this year. That alters a game, whatever percent of the time it is. If they're still going to have field goals, I think you still go with extra points, too. I would love to see...
Well, field goals are different, though.
Sure.
There's a lot
I'm
riding
waiting
on
for
it.
some
I'm saying-
rant on kickers aren't
No.
people, so.
I would love
He
to
says
see
that about
position players be the kickers. I would love to see a rule implemented where you can only use a position player to kick.
I would love to see
what is
position
this?
players
That'd
have
be
to be
crazy.
kickers
Just get rid of the
because
kickers.
maybe they'll finally appreciate kickers.
You're right.
Because it ain't as
Do
easy
you
as
really hate
maybe-
kickers that much?
Yeah.
I
Punters,
don't
too?
understand that.
Yeah.
So what? You just don't
How
like
about
Listen,
long
man.
snappers?
Listen. No, because they get chucked every time they snap the ball. No, the rest of us, when you're out at practice and, bleeding all over
They're
yourself and
kicking
other
the
people.
ball. They're doing
and
what
you're-
they do.
Yeah, right.
They're kicking the ball.
And you're watching them frolic on the other field, just running around doing whatever, while you're bludgeoning your friends.
All right, well, let me ask you this,
can't get rid
John.
of field goals.
You take Adam Vinatieri away from the Patriots, how many fewer Super
I would
Bowls
love
do they have?
that.
You're right. Well, he hates the Patriots, but you're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
take them away, please.
All right,
Some of the
but-
most
but you're
exciting
Can we go
plays
back in
ever.
time?
What did he win? 3 Super Bowls for them? At least 2.
Some of the most exciting plays ever involve field goals.
Well, listen, position players can kick the ball too. I played
not
soccer.
Like, not
I'll
like Adam
kick.
Van Tantieri.
I'll kick.
Or Vinatieri.
What do you think of Jab Darmian and Clowney?
Hey,
What do I
listen,
think
no,
of what?
hold on. I want to talk about the kicker thing.
I don't. What
He meant
Falato, what did
Jadeveon.
just
He meant
say?
Jadeveon Clowney.
Oh, Jadeveon.
He likes to make up names.
Wait,
for
was
him.
that Jadeveon Clowney? Wait, how did you
yeah.
just say it again?
It changes every
Jab
time.
Darmian. John is not a fan of my comedy. I guess.
I had no idea
Let me
what
explain
that
Artie's
was.
brilliant
That was-
comedy.
No, I was translating.
Here's what he does. He makes him a different name. Forget it. Listen. Just don't buy into it. Okay?
Listen, the kickers, they had to go to one meeting all day, and it lasted for 45 minutes, and then
shut
they
up.
went and played golf, while the rest of us had to sit through
Because they're
5
good at-
hours of
they
meetings.
kick the ball. That's what
And
they
then,
do.
while we're out there beating each other up, they come out for 15 minutes
Did a
and
kicker
kick.
bang a girlfriend you
and they
had
leave.
once?
No.
That's what it sounds
Here,
like.
I have 2 things to say. Number 1,
Can you make it
Wah.
one?
number 2.
And they get paid more than
we
than
have
fullbacks,
choices in
too.
life. You chose to get your ass beat every day by the position
And
I
you were
didn't
good
player.
at
choose it. I didn't choose it.
You didn't
it
choose
chose
it?
me.
Really?
Like, could I play defensive end? Could I,
I don't
play?
know.
No. I was the cookie cutter body shape and size to do what I did.
You were a little bowling ball.
Yeah. So
true.
I had no options.
But bowling
I could have
balls
played
can kick field
linebacker
goals.
and gotten, beaten up
John,
You
how do I-
said
even
you
worse.
played soccer. You could have chosen to pursue that path, continue
Yeah,
to
that
hone
would have
your
been
kicking
embarrassing,
skills,
though.
and then we wouldn't be having this conversation.
You're right.
do you-
Well, you know what? If they had position players kick, I would have done that.
John, how do I react to the Twitter followers who love the Jardavian Clowney bet?
See, now that was
love that
at least
bit.
intelligible.
I love
like
it
the first
too.
time
I
you
love
said
it too.
I don't know what that
no,
was.
some of them are really, really good. Like, yeah.
Now it's all patronizing.
No, I really enjoy it.
All right.
He always nails the clowning.
And I love your analysis, too, of whatever. All right. Listen, Bonnie, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
It's always good. And look for Campus...
Campus Insiders.
CampusInsiders.com. And we're going to check that out and come back anytime.
Thank you.
And I promise I'll have Clowney's name
What's his first name?
memorized.
What's the first name?
I don't want to talk about it.
The Artie Lange Show. Weeknights on Audience. Only on DirecTV.